Have you ever wondered why some networkers do a lot of presentations but still end up giving up because of the absence or shortage of results? The answer lies in the way or the manner or the time in which they do their follow ups. So, in today's video, we're going to be giving you a step by step mastery of what a flow through is and how it should be done to ensure a greater percentage of your prospects are converted into your partners or minimum to your customers. I don't know if you understand. Now, the first question is, what is a follow through in network marketing? Now, in network marketing, we have invitation, presentation, follow through, purchase, training. 5-step process. A steps that you keep on repeating till you become a billionaire in network marketing. Now, after invitation, after presentation, we have the follow up. What is a follow up? A follow up it's a reminder to a prospect who was presented the business, okay, in relation to why he or she hasn't yet signed up or to when he or she is going to sign up. I don't know if you understand. So it's a question of going to meet your prospect, okay, to be sure that he's still aligned with you, to be sure that he's still under that vision, to be sure that he's going to sign up. That's it. So, first thing, when should a follow through be done? A follow through is done maximum 48 hours after the presentation. That's to say, if you present the business to somebody on Monday, the follow through should be done maximum on Wednesday. No more, no less. It should not cross 48 hours. Because from statistics, okay, statistics show that the human memory reduces its remembrance of something after 24 hours. And on the 72nd hour, that's on the third day, the memory concentrates on something else. That's why we give that deadline of 48 hours, 2 days, to do a follow through. I don't know if you understand. So now, the next question now is, where should a follow through be done? Guys, we always, all my mentors that I have followed in network marketing, okay, have always said that before you present your business to somebody, you should know where the person stays. That's for prospects that are in the same country like you. I don't know if you understand. So, if you think about a prospect and you don't know where he or she stays, you should think twice, especially for beginners. For experts who are already stabilizing some income, okay, they can rely on online presentations in which they're going to do the follow through Zoom or Teams or YouTube or whatsoever. But for you who is just from starting the business, for that you are downline that just signed up yesterday, you should start with prospects which she knows their homes. Why do I say so? Because the follow through is more efficient early in the morning. I don't know if you understand. Early in the morning in the prospect's home or in your home if you really influence the prospect. So, first, you will have to go to the prospect's home, okay, to do that follow through. Or you invite him or her to your place. As I repeat, it doesn't mean that you can't do a follow through online, through WhatsApp, through a Zoom meeting, but that one is for experts. You can't be a beginner and you start with Zoom follow throughs. No, no, I tell you no. If you continue like that, if you do like that, you will fail. You will fail. Now, the next step now is, with whom are you supposed to do the follow through? Do you take just anybody and go and do a follow through, or you do it all alone? You, the networker, one. Two, you are a direct leader. And three, an experienced leader. Three, you are experienced leader. I repeat, you have presented somebody. You have to be present for the follow through. Second, you are leader. That's the person who is following you up in the business. It can be your direct leader who presented you to the business. If he or she is still in the system, if he or she is still in the system, it is the best way. Okay. If he or she is no longer there, you take another person who is following you up. Okay. Now, as I've said, the third person is the experienced leader. I don't know if you understand. We're going to now move on to how the flow through is going to be is done for you to see the parts that are played by each of these three leaders. I don't know if you understand. So, how is it done? You've taken a team, you've programmed a team for your follow through. And before you get on to the programming, you program the follow through by selecting people who rhyme with the profile of the prospect. Okay, the experienced leader must rhyme with the profile of the prospect. That's to say, if the prospect is a policeman, if there is a possibility of searching for a police person or at least a civil servant who once had the same kind of mentality with the prospect, is going to be more efficient. It's not just a question of taking in a kind of person who is experienced to the flow through now. I don't even understand. Because the reason is that, assuming that I am a teacher, then you take I don't know, you take if somebody who was once a farmer to come and do my follow through. No. I'll tell you that I'm more educated than the farmer. So the farmer cannot convince me to do something. But in case I'm a teacher and then you bring another teacher, well, you see, I'm going to find myself in that person's shoes. That's how it's going to go. I don't know if you understand. So you select the team basing on the profile of the prospect and also basing on the questions that the prospect asked. Note that during the present, when you present, after the presentation, there's what they call the questions answering phase, in which a prospect can ask some questions that you and the team that was present don't have enough answers, and you simply reprogram, okay, the answering during follow up. So, like that, you have to search for somebody who knows how to respond to that kind of questions. Now, so how then is it done? Okay, before you guys arrive at the prospect's house, you, the leader, the person who presented the prospect, you have to explain to all those leaders who is the prospect to you. I don't know if you understand. And then next, as you arrive at the prospect's house, let me assume that it's a locked house. I don't know. You are the one to knock in the house. Kong, 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 kong is not your leader. No, you are the one to introduce the team. When you get to the house, you have to normally greet, okay, and then you give an excuse because most prospects are not aware that you are going to bring a team to them. Just imagine you present the business to me, your friend, okay, and then I know that you're going to come to my house the following day, maybe for us to exchange about it, and then I see you bringing a team of three people, three strange people in my house. Now you will have to give an excuse for it. I don't know if you understand. So you can say, for example, Mr. John, I'm sorry for bringing this my colleagues to your house. Okay, I didn't tell you, but it was really vital. It is I was coming here before I met them on the road, and I decided to bring them here because they master the business better. You should always have an excuse. Always have an excuse. And if you have a problem with giving uh, 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 right lies, that is lies that are intended to create good result, you type in the comment section. I'm going to create another video about that. That's the one. Now, so you are then the one to introduce the leaders. This is Mr. A, this is Mr. B, this is Mr. C, okay? Or you simply allow them to introduce themselves. That's okay. Now, after that, you are the one to start the follow through. And before I forget, you must be sitting beside the network, the prospect. That's you can't present somebody, you bring people into his or her house, and then you sitting 1 meter away. Now, it's always important to be sitting directly beside him or her. I hope you are getting me. Voila. Now, you are the one to start. Like, okay, guy. So, how have you seen the business that I presented to you? What are you thinking now? When are you going to sign up? Do you have any questions? That's why we are here. That's how you introduce it. Okay. So he will first of all uh, uh, tell you his point of view. Some prospects will ask questions. Okay. Some will tell you when they are going to sign up. But whether they tell you when they are going to sign up or not, you must do the follow through. That's to say, you should not go to do a follow up of somebody, and the person tells you, "I'm going to sign up to this evening. Going to give my money this evening," and then you leave and go. No, you must do it. Prospects are psychologists. Some of them are saying those things just to drive you. Okay, so you are doing all of this while looking at the prospect, eyeball to eyeball. You can't be talking with me, you are a prospect, and then you are looking the other way. No. Mm-mm. Now, you must be looking at the prospect, eyeball to eyeball. Okay. Now, when the prospect asks questions, okay, for the leaders who are with you, they are more experienced than you, and they are the ones who participated in your training in the first place. So they know what you know and what you don't know. So if the prospect asks a question that you don't know, okay, you can simply start the response, okay. Like, let me say I presented my business to my prospect, and the prospect comes and asks me, is that business legal in this country? Assuming that I don't know, I will say, my business is legal in many countries, and specifically for the USA, I will give the floor to my leader to give details. Do you see? In fact, I don't allow the prospect to think that I don't know. No, I don't know if you get it. I give the chance without telling the prospect that I don't know. Okay. For the questions that I know, I answer. I answer. I don't know if you understand. Now, why you are doing that, the experienced leader is the person to talk after all of that, especially in cases where the prospect is proving stubborn. The experienced leader is looking how you are doing the follow through, okay, detecting the fires. That's the weak points of your conversation, okay. At the end of the day, he's going to intervene. He's more experienced. He's more experienced. Voila. Now, there's one part of the flow through that we call conscience talk. What is conscience talk? Conscience talk, it is a conscience speech that is done by the networker who presented the prospect. Let me assume that I presented, and this kind of talk is usually done to people who you influenced, people who are tied to you. You can't meet somebody on the road today, you present to him, you are network marketing, then you want to do conscious talk. No. So, what then is it conscious talk? Let me assume that I've presented the business to my brother. Okay. This is an example of the conscious talk. I tell my brother, big brother, you know, we were born in this our small family in which we are unable to eat, in which our dad has struggled over the years to feed us. And by God's grace, we've grown up and we're able to search for money now. But it will be a bad thing for us to follow the same errors that our dads committed. We know very well that I know very well that you have not paid your school fee. I know very well that you have a debt of $5 million. Okay, but if I am presenting this business to you, it's because I have studied it and I know that this business is not going to fail us if we take it serious. So that means that during the conscience talk, you give details that should even shock the prospect. Okay, there are prospects to whom you speak until they cry. That you remind him the prospect of his realities. You remind him of the fact that he has only one pair of shoe because of no money. You remind him of the fact that he's been doing the same thing day in, day out for the last 5 years and he's never been able to buy a plot. You remind him of the fact that his net worth is not up to 500 US dollars. That time you are looking at him face to face. Face to face. Okay? So you end the conscience talk by asking the question again. When will you sign up? Or where is your money? So after the conscience talk, you assume that you don't know the prospect's financial condition again. Okay? So you ask, where is your money? In case he has the money, he will see the assurance, the confidence in your eyes, and he will bring the money. Or he will tell you that we have to go to this bank for me to withdraw the money, or just wait. I will have to give you the money on Tuesday or on Wednesday. Okay? Never you make like you already know that the prospect doesn't have money. No, not advisable. Okay, great. In case the prospect gives his money, okay, then you program his training. But not, you should not leave a follow through without having either a date for the advance. That's to say, if the prospect has to sign up with $500, maybe he gives a date when he's going to advance, let me say 200 US dollars, or a date when he's going to give all the money for his purchase to sign up, or he gives a date. Okay, well, in fact, that means you should not leave a follow through without an advance that the prospect gives at instant, or a date of the advance, or a date of the full purchase. If you leave a follow through without any of these three, means that you have failed. I don't know if you understand. Voila. So once you have finished the follow through, you leave the people whom you brought to your prospect's house have to leave first. You can waste again maybe some just from 10 minutes in which you say, okay, you see that it was important for me to bring this team to your house because I think that this business is so important for us. I don't want you to miss any opportunity. Okay, voila. So as you both leave the prospect's house, you both have to do what we call debriefing. Debriefing means what? Means that you are explaining how the follow through went through, who said what that was right, and who said what that was wrong. And this is a time for you, the networker, the new networker, to learn from the corrections of the experienced people who accompanied you. Remember, the presence of your leader is that your leader gradually learns to become an experienced leader who is going to guide other downlines tomorrow. I don't know if you understand. And that's to ensure duplication in such a way that you talk like your leader, you copy the ways of your leader. Okay, voila. And in such a way that when that your prospect will finally sign up, he will also be going for follow throughs with you. At a certain level, you become a big upline. Voila. If you have a question, you ask in the comment section. At the end of the video, I'm going to leave my number. Okay, voila. Now, as you go home, do not sleep. Do not sleep. There's what I call online follow through. When after I have done your follow through physically with my leaders, when I get home, okay, I can take one picture of what me and one of my mentors who has made good results, okay, and then I put on my profile picture on WhatsApp or on my status, so that your prospect looks fit his eyes, fit his eyes. I don't even understand. Make use of the social media, okay, because there are certain things that your prospect will not ask you just because he is ashamed to ask. Okay, voila, voila. Okay. Now, there's a second part of how to do a follow through because I don't want this video to be too long. I don't want it to be too long. So endeavor to click subscribe, you like, and you share the video to your downlines so that you don't miss the next part of this video. Thank you.